Frank's in Hawaii. Well, what's he doing with the water police there?
Some stopover on his way to the FBI.
FBI? How do you score a gig like that?
You don't, unless you're Frank Holloway.
Knowing my luck, I apply for something like that, they send me to Siberia. Hey, that'll be a new partner.
Detective Clancy?
Tom.
G'day, Rachel Goldstein. How you going?
I jumped at the chance to work with you people. You going out in a job now?
Yeah, we actually should be on our way.
Bought you a present.
Oh, lucky me.
Snapper. Caught it myself this morning. I don't have any ice, but if you put them in the fridge, I'll be right.
Rachel, we really should go.
You watch your step when you get on, won't you?
Don't worry about me. I'm nimble as a cat. Ow! It's okay. I'm cool. Don't worry, I can handle it. Hey. What?
So, looking forward to the next 2 weeks, are we?
Listen.
I figured it was too late trying to give him mouth to mouth.
What time did you find him?
Early, maybe 6. Thought I caught a big one. I think you're right.
What do you think of that, eh, Detective?
Guy was no fitness fanatic. Middle-aged spread by the kilo. No muscle tone. My guess was an impulsive act. Caught a glimpse of himself in the mirror, panicked, decided to lose weight fast.
Heart attack, you reckon?
Nothing's as simple as it first appears, is it, eh? A novice would take one look at Fatso here and assume a simple death by drowning.
I'll go on. It's very interesting.
Well, the wetsuit he's wearing would give him equal buoyancy. You have to work hard to drown in that wetsuit. But if you had a heart attack, that's another story. You try keeping your head above water while your heart's playing the rumba.
And the wound on the head?
Maybe he got clipped by a harbour craft. Maybe ferry.
What section did you say you were from?
Surveillance.
If the boss says you dress like that, you might be heading right back there.
I gave you messages to Detective Clancy.
You got a postcard from your partner.
Frank, for me.
Yeah, it's kind of addressed to everyone, you know.
Yeah, man, a few words. Listen to this. Hi, gang, doing the hard yards on the beach in Hawaii. Have a cold run for me. I'll be having 1 or 2 tequilas for you. Not exactly Shakespeare, is he?
Let's get on, shall we? That's your desk.
Well, I suppose the obvious step would be to canvass the area near the foreshore where the body was found.
Northern beaches or eastern suburbs?
Sorry?
Well, you see, Soundbridge Reef. It's about here. And we found the body around here, so if he did swim, he could have come from any of these harbour beaches here. Even Manly, depending on the tide. Size of his ego.
Right. Big harbour.
You bet.
I was wondering what you personally do in a situation like this.
Probably check cops, see if there's a match on missing persons.
All right, the computer.
Yeah. I'll show you where it is. What about interstate? Right. Thanks. That's fingerprints, no match. Guy doesn't have a record.
No missing persons match. How can anyone disappear off the face of the planet without anyone laying claim to them? They told me you like it black.
Oh, thanks.
You know, I haven't done a lot of straight-out detective work in the last few years. Following people, sitting in cars, taking photographs. I'm good at that. What I'm trying to say is...
You're a bit rusty.
Yeah. Thanks. Here's to our partnership.
Oh! Oh. Why would someone that age, in that physical condition, swim in that part of the harbour?
He was wearing a wetsuit and goggles. He was decked out for a swim in the harbour. He knew what he was doing.
Then why was he wearing his watch?
I don't follow.
Well, it's a Rolex. It's worth thousands. You wouldn't risk losing it in the harbour.
Maybe he forgot to take it off. I'm always forgetting to take my watch off in the shower. I've ruined 3 watches like that.
Right. Dental records?
Oh, yeah, we can, but it's going to take ages. Hey, your idea's paid off. What? Well, Detective Clancy asked me to check with Rolex to see if we can't trace the owner of the watch from the warranty. And? Paid it. Jim Williams, that's the address.
You thought I was just a pretty face.
What?
Stain on your shirt or something?
You don't talk much, do you? You're this reserved with your regular partner. What's his name, Holloway? I know what it's like when smooth-running partnerships break up.
Oh, smooth is not exactly what I call Frank and me.
No?
No. Mrs. Williams?
I'll be with you in a moment.
I used to do Tai Chi. It's a good way to relax. Not too good, in fact. It's the body positions. Gives you gas, flatulence.
Why do you feel the need to tell me this?
I got banned from going to classes and finished.
Mrs. Williams? Police.
Sorry. I'm having a frustrating morning. Becoming one with the universe can be a real struggle.
I'm Detective Goldstein. This is Detective Clancy. Is your husband at home?
No. Jim's in Melbourne on business.
Do you recognise this watch?
It's my husband's.
A body was recovered from Sydney Harbour today. The man was wearing this watch.
I told you. Should have stuck to yoga.
Was it normal for your husband to swim in the harbour?
No. Doesn't mean that he didn't. And certainly he did many things without my knowledge.
You said your husband was supposed to be in Melbourne. Do you know why we found him in Sydney?
Jim and I, well, we didn't keep tabs on each other. And I certainly can't account for all his movements. Maybe his meeting changed. He was very busy. I don't know if you know who he was. Jim Williams, managing director of Emerald Shipping. He was one of the most powerful men in the country.